and she get caught with a black male. She's caught with a teenager, and she's still trying to say that he forced her to do it. How does a teenager force you to have sex? Right, Lava Nation, welcome to the channel. Let's get into this video. It's a hot new case. Teacher realizes cop discovered her disturbing secret. I don't know what this is about. I'm gonna react this to y'all. Like, subscribe. My road to 10,000 subscribers. If you are here from the beginning, I thank you so much. Welcome to Lava Nation. Now let's get it.
I mean, it's a middle school. What kind of sicko?
When disturbing messages between a Texas teacher and a middle school student surface online, detectives step in to investigate, but her sickening admissions are far worse than they could have ever imagined.
I just saw your hand in the cookie jar.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On July 19, 2023, the Nacogdoches Police Department receives a call from district officers at McMichael Middle School.
Hey, we've got a situation where a teacher has been, I guess, having an inappropriate relationship with a student outside of school, and it just came to our attention. Another kid here at the school showed the principal over here some Snapchats that were corresponding between the child and the teacher, but we believe everything's been happening during this summer break out in town.
The messages, anonymously posted to Facebook 4 days earlier on July 15th, show conversations between a student and 24-year-old teacher Annaleigh Andrews, a reading interventionist who was just hired by the district for the recent school year. Investigators contact the student's mother, and she arrives at the police station unaware of the shocking discovery.
We've looked at these messages, and they're obviously a little concerning, maybe even a little inappropriate. So I want you to look at these. They're messages from Snapchat. Are you familiar with Snapchat?
I don't have it.
Well, these messages are from Snapchat, basically, which is an application that you can send messages and pictures and videos back and forth to someone, and these messages and videos, after a certain period of time, they disappear.
However, it appears that someone was able to gain access to the child's Snapchat account, as at least 12 screenshots were captured and 2 chats were deleted.
What grade is your son in? I'm sorry, I'm not
He's
familiar.
going into the ninth grade this year.
Okay, so he's going into the 9th grade, and how old is he?
15.
15. Did he just turn 15?
Mm-hmm. Within 21st.
This is a grown, allegedly this is a grown woman.
I would think he would have an offense of right from wrong.
Look, man, the grown woman that's more wrong than your child is. Whether the mom wants to believe it or not, most 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds, man, black or white, I mean, most men that age, it's a fantasy. I mean, who wouldn't have sex with a 24-year-old teacher? And if they're a little attractive, who wouldn't do that? What kid wouldn't do that? I'm sorry, especially 15 years old. Nah, I can't really blame him. So, yeah, he got sense. He got sense to do it. But anyway.
We really want to stop this from happening further. We're taking the initiative to do this. We don't want, if something is happening, we want to stop it now. We don't want it to progress.
I mean, that's a middle school. What kind of sicko?
Yeah. We agree.
Yeah.
We definitely agree.
Though school is out for the summer, investigators are able to intercept the teacher, Ms. Andrews, as she arrives on campus to turn in computer equipment. The evidence made public is already damning, but her own admissions will soon expose the full, horrifying truth.
Hey, hi, Gabby. I'm with the police department. I should take the phone. I'd like to visit with you for a few minutes. Have you got a few minutes for us?
I think so.
Do you want to here?
I'm a little busy, but
Okay, sure. Let's go in here. Long story short, I know you're in a hurry, and we don't want to hold you up.
You could tell her heart is beating fast. She's scared as a motherfucker right now.
One, you don't have to talk to us.
okay.
You know you're not under arrest or anything like that.
Okay.
But, do you know what we're here about? Something's coming up.
I mean, I'm not really sure.
Tell us about it.
The mistake I made was, letting him, contact me,
Yeah.
and, you know, we just talked, and I didn't, you know, think anything of it really. He, sort of, started to, make me feel uncomfortable, and after, you know, after I could tell that was how he was thinking, you know, and also just getting some space away from the situation.
Right.
You know, I went on vacation. I applied to a totally different job. Actually, I'm going overseas now to go volunteer on mercy ships.
Notably, Ms. Andrews' resignation letter was submitted on the same day the screenshots were shared to Facebook. In the email sent...
Yeah, you resonating because your ass know you about caught and you don't want to get no charges. Now she trying to play victim like the student, the 15-year-old kid made her feel uncomfortable. But
And to administrator, she describes traveling overseas to teach at a small academy for children and considers returning to McMichael Middle School in the future.
Was he a direct student of yours, or was he just in the school and he was just that guy?
He was in the school.
Okay.
He wasn't one of my students.
Okay.
During his forensic interview, the student explained he first met Ms. Andrews when his friends told him to go to her classroom, when he should have been in jazz class. It was there they exchanged Snapchat information.
I probably said some things that I shouldn't have said to him, but nothing criminal ever happened between us. And I don't know what he said, and it's just really frustrating. I don't know what I was accused of exactly.
Following the Facebook post, Ms. Andrews messaged the anonymous poster on Instagram. In her message, she wrote, "Who are you? What do you want?" The anonymous person replied, "I know what you did." While Ms. Andrews denies anything criminal took place, the detective hints that he knows more about the situation than she realizes.
I mean, you know how you were a teacher when the kids, you catch one, just for example, hand in the cookie jar. I just saw your hand in the cookie jar.
The messages suggest the pair met outside of school on multiple occasions. In one exchange, Ms. Andrews arranges to pick up the student at his home, and he writes, "Park in front of the house like last time."
We only were at his house. I mean, I just picked him up from his house, so we never really spent a long time there.
Did you go inside?
I did go inside once or twice.
All right.
man, that nigga clapped cheeks, man. I'm sorry. I know he clapped cheeks.
Hey, what that? Do you see us going? We're just talking. Well, hey, this is not the end of the world. We just
I
gotta.
just really, I just have a lot going on right now. I know how to get on a plane.
Again, remember what I said. This whole thing, we're gonna get through this.
In other messages, they agree to meet in parking lots and even at a local Domino's.
Domino's? It's across the street from my house.
Oh, what are you thinking right now? What does it sound like to you?
Could be screwing somebody that's opened up the drive.
Ms. Andrews also writes, "Just say you're going to hang out with a friend."
For a good 2 weeks, he was spending a lot of time out of the house, which is weird for him, because he's normally just in the house and on the game. But it was right around the time school let out, so I thought he was just hanging with his friends. Wow.
Y'all first see each other for the first time. Does he show interest in you? Do you show interest in him? How did this kind of get spun up so quick? Or has this been going on for the whole last school year?
No. So obviously, I'm not an idiot. I'm sure, part of me in the back of my mind, probably knew that he might, flirt me or even try to do something, but I just thought that I just assumed, of course, of course I wouldn't do that. Of course that wouldn't happen. I just was uncomfortable, and I only knew him and not the other kids.
Man, this girl is trying to play victim because she's scared. You talking about, oh, what are you doing picking him up at his house? What do you think's gonna happen? Like, she's trying to act like she's oblivious to everything. Like, oh, you know, he might try to flirt with me. Like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure I was partially uncomfortable because I shouldn't have been there. But I was just lonely and wanted just someone to hang out with.
Let me ask you this: how many times did y'all meet?
I think, I mean, I'm just trying to, like, I didn't count, probably like 3 times.
3, sure it wasn't a little more than that?
I don't know. I'm not trying to think of a number. I just don't really remember.
Less than 10?
Oh, much less than 10.
5-ish?
I think it was less than 5.
Less than 5?
But according to the student, the two met outside of school approximately 6 or 7 times.
Met at his house. Where else did y'all meet?
And the other place we went to the park, whatever park is like sort of in that area, and you know there were some other kids there, and just, like it was just it was just so stupid, and I felt uncomfortable the whole time, and I didn't even know why I was
What
there.
are you talking about?
Because he's a smooth talker. He is. He knows how to speak to an attractive young lady. Hey, listen.
It sounds really stupid, but like, you know, and it also like, you know, like I had gotten to know him as a friend. You know,
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid, and I am just too open, and I'm too, like, I'm too trusting and too nice, and that I hate to have learned that lesson.
Those are not bad traits to have in this 2023.
By the student's recollection, the first time he, quote, hung out with Ms. Andrews was at a place she took him to, which he calls the mansion.
So at his house, at a park, where else did y'all meet?
The only other place was, we went to a property I have. It has, you know, it just has, I mean, it's just a nice place to hang out, I guess.
Ms. Andrews explains the vacant property belongs to her mother and is occasionally rented out to guests. She'll later take the investigators to the mansion so they can see it for themselves. But as the messages reveal, hanging out was far from the only thing they were doing there.
There's mention of drugs.
On the same plate.
Now, we did learn a little bit about some, and it's not legal in Texas yet. Every other state just about is legal, but we saw a little about some smoking. What's going on with that?
I mean, he brought it, he offered me some, and I said yes.
They'll just smoke together like people smoke? That was his, I'm talking about marijuana, are we talking about the same thing?
Yes.
No cocaine or meth, none of that nonsense. Okay, that's good.
But based on the child's forensic interview and the more cryptic messages, investigators are certain something far worse occurred between them.
How many times did some sort of inappropriate sexual event happen? How many times are we talking?
Damn. I already know my boy clapped him cheeks, man. Shit. I mean, hell, I would. Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Lava Nation. I'm not gonna lie to you. If my teacher wanted to fuck,
It's okay.
It's okay.
Like, 3 times.
3 times, okay. Fair enough. You're 3 times. You're pretty sure on that?
damn.
3 times,
I'm
okay.
not quite sure.
But here's the important parts to this. Out of those 3 times, did you ever force him?
No, I said no. I said
Okay,
no.
okay. Did you ever trick him into doing it?
No.
Did you ever say, I'll buy you Domino's pizza
Oh my
or
gosh.
to...
I said no the first time, like a bunch of times.
Okay. Well, no, keep in mind we have to ask these questions because we have got to weigh our you this horrible monster, or are you somebody that's made a silly mistake?
While she's adamant she said no multiple times, according to the child's forensic interview, Ms. Andrews was the one who first initiated the inappropriate physical contact. Still, she tries to explain to the investigator that it was the student who made advances, and it was unwanted.
So y'all are there, he gets personal.
Mhm.
Do you open up to him?
A little
A
bit.
little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Or does it progress from there?
I mean, he tried to kiss me and I backed away.
Okay.
And he, you know, I mean, obviously I didn't get up and walk away, which is what I should have done, but I was still just uncomfortable and kind of pushing him off and saying like that I didn't want to do it. And, you know, he was just really hot and heavy, honestly, and he was just saying that like he was almost done and he just wanted to do it, and like, and I guess I just, yeah, I mean, it was kind of in that moment that things happened.
Was that the
It was just really
first
quick.
sexual encounter? Okay. Believe it or not, these type of situations happen frequently. Here's the whole thing. He's just a hair young. That's the only thing that makes this why we're here. You understand that, right? And well, you're being educated, not supposed to do that, but it's really the age.
Mhm.
I mean, do you know how old he is?
I understand.
Do you know how old he is?
Yes.
How old is he?
Isn't he 15?
Although Ms. Andrews is correct that the child is now 15, by her own admissions, their meetings took place during the first 2 weeks of summer break, when he was still only 14 years old.
Hey, it's okay. Look at him. Breathe. It's okay. Have we freaked out? No, we have a job to do. Now, if he was like 13, that's really. This is not. It's illegal. I'm gonna say, but it's not way crazy. It is illegal. It is. But I've already told you, when we get to talking, you're gonna go about your life.
Now seemingly more at ease, Ms. Andrews begins sharing additional details.
So, you know, that's that good cop. They just trying to make her comfortable so she could talk more, but they're gonna arrest her ass at the end. Watch what I tell you.
Tells about other encounters.
By that time, like, I was just in the wrong mindset, and so it did happen another time.
And that was, when I say 50-50, both parties agreed to this?
Yeah, if
Okay.
that.
If that,
If that.
you were apprehensive, but went against your better judgment and
Exactly.
okay.
By this time, like, I didn't say no as much.
You didn't say no at all?
I mean, I did tell him that, like, we shouldn't do it, and, you know, but I did say, like, I was always, like, antagonistic about the situation, and, you know, saying that we shouldn't do it, but in my mind, I wasn't aggressive enough.
Or is he using protection?
Yes.
Okay. All
Lord
right.
knows where he got it.
According to the student's forensic interview, before bringing the child to the mansion, Ms. Andrews stopped at a CVS and purchased the condoms herself. After several encounters on the trail outside the mansion property, the used condoms would be discarded in a nearby creek. Additional acts took place inside the house itself.
We were in a
least that-
room.
Well, at least they use protection. Safe sex.
The carpet on it.
Okay.
And then at some point he moved me to the bed that was inside.
The room where the carpet doesn't have, is outside?
It's in the air conditioned garage.
Oh, okay. So, did you say he took you into the room with the bed?
Yes.
Okay. Be correct about this because it matters. From the transition from the original, the touching, to it's obvious he wants to have sex until the act.
Mhm.
Is he
Let's see.
forcing you?
He just didn't really give me much of a chance
Oh.
to say no. I mean, he was just really forward and like hands on. You know what I mean? I mean, he would forcibly do things, but just not in his life.
From the end of town, Live Nation, I'm not a racist person. I can't be racist because, we've been oppressed for 400 years. And I learned this from my wife. But from the end of time, the white woman, when her back is against the wall, she's gonna always play victim, and she's gonna always, when her back against the wall and she get caught with a black male, she's caught with a teenager, and she's still trying to say that he forced her to do it. How does a teenager force you to have sex?
Okay.
The investigator then asks what they would do after each encounter.
I mean, we would just spend time together, just talking.
As couples do? A couple
For
that,
lack of a better phrase.
for lack of a lot better phrase, but yes, as people that have somewhat of an interest in each other do, that are in a
I suppose
relationship.
so.
But I don't agree to it because it sounded, that's, again, lack for better words.
After asking her permission, Ms. Andrews agrees to take the detective to the mansion where the incidents took place. While waiting on a camera to photograph the location, he asks Annaleigh to share more details about the volunteer group, Mercy Ships.
It's Christian and it's like a supportive environment, and so, I wanted to be somewhere where I could, mature and have, spiritual support and, people around me that I trusted and, just to grow as a person and as a teacher.
Right.
And so I would be staying there for 2 years.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
With the detective's encouragement, Ms. Andrews seems to believe a 2-year trip abroad is still on the table. She'll later learn that her next destination won't be overseas. Once a camera arrives, an officer begins to take photographs of the property.
Yeah, is this the bedroom we were talking about earlier?
Yes, sir.
Did y'all just spend any full nights out here, or just?
I mean, we were out pretty late, but never a full night.
The main thing, what we have to look at, obviously this place is not like what we're normally used to going into. If we walked in here and there's a broken lamp and glass and a marks on it, we'd be like, okay, sir, was there a struggle? Was it him? Was it you? That's why we got to.
Okay.
Don't read any more into it than what, that's the deal. This is more of a, just today, we're doing our job.
I understand.
Sure.
The air-conditioned garage she earlier mentioned is also photographed. The room contains twin bunk beds, stuffed animals, and a ping-pong table, seemingly designed to appeal to children. Once they're finished, investigators ask Ms. Andrews to voluntarily hand over her cell phone, and she agrees.
Does anybody else know about what's going on?
My mom knows.
How's your mom?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
What advice did mom give?
The advice that she gave,
Did the right thing?
she just told me to do the right thing.
The following morning, Ms. Andrews sent another email to administrators, resigning from her teaching position effective immediately. The student's mother also returned to provide consent for investigators to perform a forensic examination of her son's phone. It was then they discovered further messages that revealed the identity of the person who screenshotted the messages and uploaded them to Facebook. The student's girlfriend, after logging into his Snapchat account, discovered the messages between him and Ms. Andrews. She was able to piece together the identity of Annaleigh after seeing a separate group chat in which the student admitted to his friends, "I just a teacher." She then posted the messages online and confronted Ms. Andrews herself, also accusing her of victimizing other students. When Ms. Andrews returned to the station to retrieve her cell phone, she was questioned about these accusations.
Don't be offended, but I've got to ask you this. Has anything like this ever happened before with anybody else that's not quite old enough?
No, sir.
I mean, if it has, let's get it
It
on.
hasn't.
It has, okay, all right. Will you give me a word on that?
I promise you.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, thank you.
No evidence was uncovered that any additional children were victimized. Hours later, police arrived to arrest Ms. Andrews at her home.
Hi, Ms. Andrews. Is Annaleigh here? Are you Annaleigh? You mind stepping outside for me real quick?
Yes, sir. I don't want to be long.
All right, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to need for your hand to find you back for me, okay? She's going to be county jail.
That's the bond, okay? So I ain't 22, okay?
Damn.
There's several felony warrants, okay?
Damn.
And that's kind of a tough situation to really look at it. I can't read. I'm gonna take on that.
She can't take any books, nothing, no Bible, no nothing.
Go ahead.
You gotta send all that in, mommy. So yeah, Live Nation. Under any circumstances, don't have any sex with any underage women or males. Do not do it. Don't have sex with underage kids. Period. Point blank. Let's see what she gets.
I have a Bible in there.
I think she'll probably get probation or something for this. I don't.
In August of 2024, Annaleigh Andrews pleaded guilty to 4 counts of sexual assault of a child under 17 years old and 3 counts of online solicitation of a minor. On April 8, 2025, she was given a concurrent sentence of 2 years at the Texas Department of Corrections with 44 days credited for time served and fined $5,000. She must also register as a sex offender. If you'd like to see select new videos...
Damn, Texas not playing with her. Texas not playing, so... Damn, there you have it. Like I said, don't fuck with no underage kids. Like, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. And let's turn it up. Let's turn it up.